Hi, Sarah Staar speaking here. Okay, today we're very privileged to have an SEO expert with us today, Matthew Woodward. Hi, Matthew.
Hi Sarah, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, well, I brought Matthew along today because Matthew is like an expert in search engine optimization, SEO, and this is something that's really important. And it's one of these things that if you don't know what you're doing, it can be very difficult to get ranked in Google. But if you know a few of the tricks, it is still possible. And I believe Matthew, you do very well with SEO, don't you?
Yes, yeah, it's my bread and butter skill set. It's what I know the most about. So
I mean, I think when people think of SEO, they think, quite complex. Google's constantly changing things. I mean, I know a lot of people email me about it because it's kind of, in a sense, free traffic. I mean, how did you first get into SEO, and what are the benefits do you see with SEO, and why did you kind of like go down that route, for traffic generation?
SEO, it just provides a really nice targeted stream of traffic that is free. And when I started doing SEO, it was before backlinks were a part of it, and things were a lot easier back then. Over time, things have evolved, and it's just not quite as easy to rank sites as it used to be. But it is still relatively possible, and not even that hard to do, as long as you keep things simple. Um, so I've seen every algorithm update for the last
Hmm.
10 to 12
There's
years.
lots of them, aren't there?
Um, yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Google love moving the goalposts. Um, so as long as you can keep up to date with those and what your competitors are doing, it's still a viable traffic source. A lot of people claim SEO is
Sure.
dead, but that just isn't the case.
No, I mean, I've never thought SEO is dead. I mean, I mainly use SEO for my AdSense sites. Although, for my internet marketing stuff, I haven't tended to use, when I say internet marketing stuff, things like sarahstar.com, my internet marketing products, I haven't tended to use SEO for those. However, something very interesting happened a few weeks back. As some of you may know, I've just moved to Infusionsoft, and part of Infusionsoft is they've got a very good tracking system called lead sources, and you put like this tracking code on your website, and then when people buy products, you can find out, how did these people find you, where did they come from, what websites did they originate from, and it tells you if a lead source comes from Google, or if there's a keyword search, etc. And I've just been going through, I only had this tracking software live for about a week, and straight away I noticed that I'd made about $300 or $400 from Google organic search from people buying my products. And straight away I realized, well, hang on a minute, so people are finding me in Google and buying my products, and it's a very high quality traffic source. And so now for me, I'm moving ahead. I'm really focusing in on SEO for my internet marketing sites as well as my AdSense sites.
Mhm.
And I think really for me, Matt, one of the big kind of problems I see with SEO is the way people teach SEO. And, in the internet marketing world particularly, I think there's been a lot of kind of mis-selling of spammy software, kind of get your site on page one in Google tomorrow, just click this one button. And it's not as simple as just automated software, is it? I mean, would you agree with that? Would you say that, you need to kind of be careful what you do with SEO and be careful what tools you buy?
You certainly need to be careful. I would certainly avoid any one push button ranking system. It is not that easy.
Hmm.
That's not to say that automation software can't be used. It does save you a lot of time. It's like having a virtual employee, but there's the right way to use it and the wrong way to go about it. I've set up my blog to teach people about SEO quite transparently, and I have a number of my own tools that I use alongside that, along with a private tool that I'm about to release free to all of my blog readers as well.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about your tool because, with SEO, I suppose one of the things that you can do is analyze what your competition is doing. I believe that's something that you do quite a lot, isn't it?
Yes. Now, one of my favorite SEO tactics. Now, people tend to like to make things really complicated, but really, you've just got to keep it very simple, and that avoids a lot of the complications later down the line. So, my number one SEO tactic that stood the test of time and algorithm updates to simply just look at what your competitors are doing, look at what the current top 10 rankings are doing, and then clone what they're doing, um, with the theory that if you can clone the backlinks of the top 10 competitors to your one website, that website becomes the most relevant site for the search results. And it's a really nice, easy way to do some quick wins and piggyback off the marketing efforts of other people.
I suppose, if Google's just brought in a load of new changes and they're kind of tightening up the sites they're ranking on page one in Google, they must be doing something right. So like you say, it's just a matter of cloning what they're doing. So let's just go through this step by step. So let's say, okay, so as an example, I'm in a very, very, very competitive niche, so it'd be very difficult for me to rank for like internet marketing or something. But I'm assuming that, let's say we're going into the internet marketing niche. I mean, obviously, I probably what would be my first step? Just to choose some keywords that aren't too competitive, some keywords that are going to get me some traffic, some long tails or something. Would you say that would be a good first step?
Yeah, I mean, I tend to just list out what I think would be relevant manually, no tools or anything, just manually list out what are relevant keywords, and then go and do some additional research with the Google Keyword Planner and just take a look at what's there and what volumes there is to select some keywords.
So I've got my keywords. Let's say I've got 10 keywords, and I'm thinking, okay, I've got my 10 keywords. I'm going to build some pages out around those 10 keywords, let's say. Then I'd go to Google, type in those keywords, see what comes up, and then start analyzing what these people are doing on a site-by-site basis. What links they've got, where they're coming from. And that sounds like a really complicated process to actually start reverse engineering what my competition is doing.
Okay.
So how would you normally go about that? What would be the process to find out, what backlinks my competitors have, what sites they're on? How would you normally do that?
Okay, so I would use a backlink checking tool to find the backlinks of all my competitors. There's a number of them out there. They're very easy to use. And compile a list of the backlinks. Now, what I used to do was I would go through the list of backlinks one by one and look at how I could replicate those to my own site. But when you're talking about trying to rank 10 keywords, and for each of the 10 keywords you've got 10 organic results to look at all the backlinks for, you soon end up with thousands and thousands of them.
A lot of data, yeah.
Yeah. And it takes a long time to go through it all. It's very manual and it's pretty boring, to be honest. Which is why a lot of people don't like replicating competitors' backlinks, because it is a manual, drawn-out process.
Sure.
But what I've done to simplify that is I had a private SEO tool developed that will analyze all of the backlinks of my competitors and then tell me the quickest way to replicate them. And if I can't replicate them easily, it actually just spits out the contact email address and contact page, so I can contact the website and get my backlink put on. So what was a very long, drawn-out process that took a couple of weeks now happens with the push of a button in about an hour. There's still some more manual work to do around it, but the bulk of the effort is removed.
Okay, and this is something you originally developed for yourself, wasn't it? Just a shortcut so that you could save some time when you're doing your own work, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah, it was it was a bit more flaky when I had it privately developed than it is now. But yes, I originally got it coded up. Just to save me hours and hours of time.
I've had loads of bits of software created like that, just to shortcut whatever it is you're doing. So this software you've got, it's called Rank Checker. Now, that sounds like quite an expensive bit of software. Are you sort of selling this for is it quite a high ticket piece of software, or how are you pricing this?
Well, it's called Rank Cracker.
Sorry, Rank Cracker, that's it, yes.
Yes.
I haven't seen the software yet, so I'm yet to use it.
No one's seen it yet.
Yeah.
So, it's called Rank Cracker. And I was going to put a price on it, but really I thought it'd be better for the community if I just gave it away for free to anyone that wanted it. My entire blog is built off that kind of mindset of teaching people and sharing for free. So I thought the right thing to do was to just give it away for free to anyone that wants it.
That's very generous of you, Matt. Thank you very much. I'm sure everybody watching the video today will be very, very pleased. So if you click on the link below this video, that will take you through to Matt's site where you can actually get a hold of this software. And I'm looking forward to using it myself to get some backlinks for my own websites, to start analysing the competition and reverse engineering what my competitors are doing. So just to wrap up, really, Matt, I mean, where would you say, I mean, with SEO, Google seems to be changing things a lot. However, I think, for a lot of it, it's for the good, isn't it? I mean, would you agree with that? Because they're kind of like getting rid of a lot of the spam, and that, yes, they're making it harder to rank sites, but it's getting rid of a lot of the automation, a lot of the kind of spammy stuff out there, so that the sites which are your competition, if you like, are going to be genuine sites, not spam sites. Would you kind of like go along with that?
They've certainly made steps towards that, and the last year or so they have finally got good at catching out a lot of the spam. We are moving to a world where SEO is changing more than it ever has done before, so you really need to be on top of that. And we're also going to start moving towards social signals playing a bigger part in the rankings. Now, backlinks are always going to be important, but social signals do need to be a part of your search marketing now. There's absolutely no doubt about that. Spam still works, it just doesn't work as well for as long as it used to. So if you want to rank a site quickly for 3 months, you can use spam, but it will die. And previously that would have lasted for a couple of years. So they're getting better at it. They are getting better.
And we're getting better at it as well, I think. So that's always good.
Yes, well, as they get better at detecting spam, we get better at flying under the radar. So
absolutely. And we all love free traffic, which is why I think a lot of people really like SEO. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Matt. And thank you so much for offering this software for free. I'm sure everybody's going to really appreciate it. And, when you do download the software, don't just download it, actually use it. Open it up, start analysing your competition, and don't forget to take some action. Thanks a lot, Matt.
Excellent. Thanks for your time.